dude would have to suck Byron Vincent's cock to get a gig in Bristol. And he told me he is recently single. And that sort of, most of the set could involve my pussy, so let's just get on down. Okay. I was fingered by a terrorist. He told our mate, smell this. Smell Catherine Brogan. I was broken. While smoking and discussing with an old friend of mine 10 years down the line, he tells me our old mate was arrested of late, driving in a car with men, balaclavas, guns and ammunition. I think his name was Mark. He was swarthy, hair was dark, he was into socialism and anti-war protesting. Mark's schoolmate became a cop, something terrorists want to stop, so this dissident group fingered this fresh recruit. A housemate of my neighbour, a worker selling his labour, living beside a playground, they all heard the sound click, click, boom. Ronan's in a tomb. And we ask why the violence, hold a minute silence, do another peace walk. Oma enters global news talk. Once again, Oma and bomb reverberate around like song. And I wonder why my generation carries on the killing when we could just chill or go fishing. Thank you very much. Thanks very much. And what am I going to hit you with next? Okay, have we got any internet theatres in the house? No. I love asking that question because there's always a deadly silence. And then when I do the poem, sort of little twitters of recognition kind of reverberate around the room. So then we know who you are. Yeah. So this is for all the other single people out there. I crawled into my mummy's bed and started bawling. I could feel the depression calling. 4 days here, 4 days there. Is that the cause of my despair? But I'm a nomad gypsy. Well used to inconsistency. Perhaps I miss the intimacy. My mum's hugs have intensity. London lacks love. As the buildings rise above, the people are more aloof than the shard's unbuilt roof. It's the loneliness among the millions, the ostentation of the buildings. I miss my mummy's hug in this land of push and shove. It's years since I've been in love, and you start to wonder what's wrong with me. Others have found love in this city. Men find me pretty, so you think I must try harder. But there's night more depressing than gaydar. You scroll through columns of profile pictures, people's personal scriptures, depictions like I'm easygoing, don't like moaning, good sense of humour, or gosh, because it's shorter. It's text speak or perfect English, then they tell you what they wish from their potential lover. A good sense of humour. I want something deeper, so you send your message out into the ether and then they don't even bother to reply to your witty banter. Or they want a threesome. Or someone they can piss on. Honestly, everyone who's on gaydar gets that message. Then you find someone who seems to have some gumption, so you send endless messages, add on Facebook pages, arrange to meet, set a day, think of a treat. Then they go silent. Is there anything more violent than not even answering the phone? Nothing makes you feel more alone. Or you have some great date, you start to tell your mates. Then they say, I'm depressed. Our lives are just too stressed. They're hung up on their ex, and I'm left craving sex. So you ask your friends to meddle, find someone more on your level, but straight friends won't go gay dancing, and gay friends are off romancing, so I'm left masturbating. Thank fuck I've got my family to help me keep my sanity. It's not about incest, by the way. Just that the other day, this is like, that's quite scary, Catherine. What are you talking about? No, it's because I love my family, alright? This doesn't have to be Oedipal. Is that a word? Oedipal. That sounds like a good word though. I should introduce it. And so do we want more pussy poetry? Yeah! I don't think you do. Really? Yeah. What else to go for? I'm sorry, I don't know anything about computer games. I've done wanking. Okay, fuck it. We'll just keep with the theme, yeah? Theme. I burnt my coat on a candle in a club called Cunt. I struck up conversation with a transvestite. Typical. Lesbian club, Berlin, and it's the man that finds me interesting. Then I spy Sadie, and something about her reminds me of my high school crush, holding down my blush, as she asks me for a tiny roly roll by me, and I give her one obligingly. And she's from San Francisco via Paris though, and we giggle at German lesbian porn. We've both got the horn. She winds her way around the pole, freer than the dole, and I'm thinking she's the only one in this club for me. Can she find me sexy? Then somehow on the dance floor our bodies call for more, and there's kissing and there's grabbing, and we nod towards the dark room. Leave my mate in the club balloon. Enter a labyrinth of sex and pleasure, discover Sadie's vaginal treasure. Behind a half-closed curtain, on a sloping hard bed, I give her the most amazing head. Till she screamed the dark room down, couples came from all around to witness our 2-hour fuck. Wishing they'd had such luck. And Sadie had a bag of toys, a sex worker for the boys. She's extra safe for Sadie. Well stacked with gloves and lubes and the most amazing boobs. Sadie spreads her legs for me, does her cabaret for free. I recite my poetry. Sadie clamps open her pussy. We let strangers inspect our insides. They leave with wide eyes. We decided to surface, for we had friends amongst us. She gave me a sticker. Wouldn't you rather be getting head from Sadie emblazoned on the cover? And her friends, they had to go. We had a good night's kiss, you know, and off into the night I watched her flow. Sadly, I forgot Sadie's sticker in the flat of some Israeli sisters. But I think someday I'll see her. Maybe we'll be on the same bill together.
Tomorrow. Do you think I could be fingered by a terrorist? I don't know. I really want to, though, really want to.